FedEx, UPS, any delivery system you can imagine has employees stealing Pokemon cards.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, like there was a lot of reports of that.
I seen pictures.
Merch, Pokemon cards. Some reports are saying they were trying to steal PS5s. I have it right in here.
Oh, the PS5 one. No, the PS5 one was definitely real. But that was right at the beginning of when they started putting out the PS5s. Well, they were telling people to pretty much wait outside their door just to make sure that when the delivery person arrived to grab your package right away.
Yeah,
it was wild.
Yeah, I wouldn't order a PS5 like that off the internet. I wouldn't order anything major like that off the internet because that's like hundreds of dollars. Like the most big, I think I might order like a game if we could get it online for cheaper. But like a full-on console or even a PC or whatever, like I'd rather go to the store. This podcast is personalized. It's hosted by Pinky Culture and
Dragon Queen.
Alright, let's begin.
The Super Nintendo World Amusement Park opened 3/18/2021. So today, Japan time.
Yeah.
And Miyamoto was there, so I heard that was cool. And we've seen lots of pictures. I'm super jelly.
Yep, I mean Japan having the grand opening for the theme park, the Nintendo theme park, is a big deal. So you guys should check it out after the podcast. You know, they probably have videos on it or something. Hopefully.
Or if you're in Japan.
Yeah, if you're living in Japan and you listen to this, you could check it out for yourself because it actually got delayed for the one here in the U.S. for
Florida. It was delayed all the way to 2025, right?
That's crazy. I
know, that's shame.
I know, that would have been so cool.
We'll get it.
Yep. Man, I'm excited. Like if we ever do visit Japan, like we have to go there.
Definitely.
Of course.
Just have fingers crossed that it does well, it continues to do well, and then we could go.
Right. Yep.
Yeah. So yeah, I just thought we should start off with super cool news.
Well, in other news, we were going to do some more speculation on Pokemon Legends Arceus in the last podcast, but I felt like we were going on for a bit. And we covered a lot of our bases, so I guess we could do it in this one.
Yeah.
Now, we have, like, some questions and concerns. Like, we're kind of concerned about how's the storage system gonna be like in Legends Arceus. Like, there's no computer, so you can't store your Pokemon in a computer. When you catch, after you catch your 6 Pokemon, it should go somewhere. You can't just carry unlimited Pokemon.
Yeah, because according to some of the Poketubers have been covering about what time period. It could be anywhere between like the feudal era Japan or industrial era Japan. So obviously like
before computers.
Yeah, before computers, before you're able to have a place to put your Pokemon in. So it could. I guess the way they could work around it is some kind of like my Pokemon ranch, some kind of ranch area. By where you're. I mean, I guess we could say Professor would be, and they will hold your Pokemon for you, like Professor Oak in the anime.
Yeah, could be.
I mean, we're gonna go super old school. I guess that's the way to do it.
Yeah, it has to be like a primitive version of all the stuff. It's gonna be interesting seeing like the battle system, the PC, how it's all gonna turn out, because this one Nintendo's in the presents thing, it did say that it was gonna be more of an action RPG.
Yeah. Rather than your
traditional Pokemon RPG.
Yeah, so you're gonna be hunting Pokemon, and you're gonna be eating them. I joke about that because when we were talking about Breath of the Wild the other day, I was saying that in this Legends Arceus, are you gonna be able to like hunt and like gather, hunt, and make your own food. We're curious how far of the Breath of the Wild inspiration is gonna go.
Yeah, like
survival elements.
I don't think they're gonna go that far, but I feel like they're gonna have some ideas from Breath of the Wild. Like it just feels very Breath of the Wild, and a lot of people have been saying this, but I don't think they're gonna go all the way in the sense that you cook Pokemon and stuff. I think that's too dark.
Well, but yeah, it probably is. I mean, obviously, Pokemon is in previous, even all the way up to Gen 8 is shown that like in the curries you go eat Pokemon. It's just you don't go out and get it yourself. It's just,
yeah, it feels like it's just going. I don't know. I don't think they're gonna.
You will have to rate it higher. I don't think Game Freak and Pokemon want that.
Yeah.
Although it's already confirmed that Pokemon are gonna be able to attack you, huh? Because you have to duck and roll.
Yeah.
Duck and roll.
Yeah. So it's very much confirmed. They said it's an action RPG. Your character's able to duck and roll. And a lot of people, there was rumors and things like that about the fact that when you lose your Pokemon, you have to like duck and roll away from it until you could either get your Pokemon back or catch a new one, things like that.
Oh yeah, speaking of like get your Pokemon back or health, there's not gonna be any Pokemon centers.
No, like potions aren't like the modern potions are not gonna be a thing.
But herbs though, yeah.
Herbs, roots, things like that, yeah.
They might be maybe obviously there won't be a Pokemon Center or Pokemarts, but they could be an equivalent of like little shops, like in Breath of the Wild, right?
Yeah. And like taverns, like places to rest, or places to drink or whatever, like just shops or like
I doubt they'll call it taverns, but
right. Not tavern. What is those like inns?
Like an inn, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, doesn't Sin already have an inn? Yeah, I think it does. It has a few of those, like resting houses, things like that. They are in Sinnoh, like in the modern.
Well, if you look at
in between routes and things like that, like, there is like one or two houses to rest. So it makes sense if they incorporate that into the game.
Well, another thing that I noticed that a lot of towns in Sinnoh, in our modern Sinnoh, are very old.
Yep.
So I want to see these very old towns in this game.
Yeah, like an early version of all the locales of Sinnoh.
Well, not all of them, but like the oldest ones.
The oldest ones, but like, hey, maybe it could be like the modern ones are in construction, or the modern ones are like.
Maybe the modern ones are or maybe they're called something else. They look a bit different, but maybe they will have something that will spark us. Like, hey, this kind of reminds me of this modern day town city. From
exactly
from the OG, the OGs. That would be interesting.
So like some kind of dramatic recreation of Sinnoh, like, but Breath of the Wild was basically a dramatic recreation of the original Zelda game, the first one on the NES. So they might do like a dramatic recreation of
maybe they'll have the cathedral
right.
for Arcus. But maybe it'll be either they're building it or it's already finished.
It has some kind of significance.
Yeah. Because the thing is that the one in the modern games, it doesn't seem like there was any. I mean, there was going to be something. It looks like there was some kind of...
Yeah, there might have been something scrapped. Yeah. The way they portrayed it was very big, looked important. There was no music when you go there. The characters were like it was very like a strange, somber place. And I was like, I felt like there was something that was supposed to go on here that might have been scrapped. And if all these leaks going around, there might be something that might show up. All the leaks of the old games. Maybe something had to do with that. But yeah, it's all interesting stuff. We wanted to speculate. We just didn't have enough time for Legends Arceus because we have to like put your mind at what would everything from Sinnoh look like. Not everything, like the majority of stuff look like from a more primitive like perspective.
Yes, just especially I'm definitely curious about the old towns. Ooh, in the one with the old town with the unknown ruin stuff.
Yeah, the Salation ruins with all the unknown.
There you go, that one.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see. Like it might have connections to Arceus and things like that, and like the lakes,
the lake spirits.
Yeah. Yep.
They have to be around because they're very old too.
Yep. The Regigigas temple.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I actually wonder if Snow Point is gonna be covered in snow.
Yeah.
Because Sinnoh is a very cold region.
Yep.
But based on what, of course, we didn't see everything. Although I would find it interesting that in the trailer you could see Mark Hornet from like off a distance,
Exactly.
looming, being scary.
Same thing with Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. You could see the Mount Coronet looming in all the battles and stuff. Like,
Yeah. Thinking.
I don't know. I feel like those two games might be connected.
Well, they gotta be, because that's why they even put it out in the first place. The reason why they even
Not connected in the sense of lore, obviously. Like obviously they're connected. I'm talking connected in the gameplay sense that you probably could, like, if you have both, you could get an event from it, or you know.
Oh, something I was thinking about is that because the plates, the type plates,
Right.
all the 18 type plates for Arcus, they probably were gonna be in this game. And I think it would be kind of cool to have almost like a scavenger hunt type of thing, where part of your journey is not just to make the first Pokédex, because that's what it seems like you're going to be doing, making the first Pokédex. You're not going to actually have a modern day Pokédex, but you will have like a journal.
Yeah.
And you're going to write out, maybe you have some artistic ability, maybe draw some the Pokemon and write what you know how you see them in the wild.
Yeah.
And you could go, while you're doing this, you're on this journey, you can find the plates, and eventually when you get towards the climax of the game, you could have like all the plates and then summon Arcus. I don't know. Again, there's none of it's confirmed. Something I was thinking about.
Yeah, we're just like shooting ideas.
Yeah.
All right.
You got anything else to that?
No, I want to get to the next story, which is FedEx, UPS, any delivery system you can imagine has employees stealing Pokemon cards.
Allegedly, yeah.
Allegedly, like there was a lot of reports of that.
I seen pictures.
Merch, Pokemon cards. Some reports are saying they were trying to steal PS5s. I have it right in here.
Oh, the PS5 one. No, the PS5 one was definitely real. But that was right at the beginning of when they started putting out the PS5s, where they were telling people to pretty much wait outside their door just to make sure that when the delivery person arrived, to grab your package right away.
Yeah,
it was wild.
Yeah, I wouldn't order a PS5 like that off the internet. I wouldn't order anything major like that off the internet, because that's like hundreds of dollars. Like. The most big, I think the like most, yeah, I might order like a game if we could get it online for cheaper, but like a full on console or even a PC or whatever, like I'd rather go to the store and get it myself.
The same with the Pokemon cards.
I don't.
If you're able to find Pokemon cards online, I mean, it's gonna be extremely rare, but I don't recommend ordering them online. Go to local stores. Yeah, go to any place that you could think of that could possibly sell cards, like a trading card store, your local game stores. They could possibly have cards.
Because you try to get online, like you might get scammed, or the delivery people might legit rob you. Because the Pokemon card business.
Not just delivery. No, it's not just delivery people. Okay.
The workers, the people that's packaging the things.
Maybe, but I heard something though. So. There's two narratives out there. It's what they say allegedly. I seen a lot of pictures of people saying like their boxes were retaped or were broken when on arrival, and I saw one of the comments of those posts of someone saying that someone that actually works for the post office said that a lot of times when they're the packages are inside of a truck, they're inside of a truck, and the trucks could have some turbulence or something, and some of the packages could fall, or they could crash on each other, and it could cause the box to become a bit flimsy and maybe open up. And according to this comment, said that when that happens, they actually have tape on them and just reseal it.
Right.
So that's something that could be the case. Although I did hear of allegedly postal workers like thinking that there may be cards in there and try to steal it. One of the reasons why this is also out there is because when you order things from the Pokemon Center, everyone loves their boxes because when you get the Pokemon Center a package, when you get a package from them, there's really cute tape with like Pokemon on them and stuff. So it's really cute, and people love that. But the thing is that, people see that and automatically know it says Pokemon Center and it's Pokemon on it, and they were just like, oh, it could be something good in there. So that's also a thing. I noticed that what Nintendo of America does is that they don't have anything on their packages, like completely plain, and it doesn't even say Nintendo of America. Like literally today, I got you got one package from Nintendo America and I got the other one. It just says NOA, and it's completely like, in the package like is the simple brown
plain generic box. Yeah.
So the package is plain, just the NOA. So it's more discreet. I'm not telling Pokemon Center that they need to be more discreet, but just based on what's going on, maybe they might have to. Yeah. Although it's nothing against it. I love their packaging. We all do, but right now it's just.
Right now there's a lot of.
The demand is
suspicious people on
it's very sus. The demand right now for Pokemon cards is insane. Like
it's Pokemania again. It's like 2016 Pokemania, now it's returned.
Yeah, and 2020 we returned, and now 2021 is still going.
Yeah, exactly, because of Pokemon card craze
and the fact that it's Pokemon 25. So it's not just Pokemon cards, but like even the cereal and a lot of Pokemon merchandise. People like the Pokemon cards on the cereal boxes and McDonald's, all of that was scalped.
Yep,
it's insane.
The Happy Meal stuff, it was crazy what's going on. So Pokemania returns. Back in 2016 it was Pokemon Go. Now it's the cards and people are trying to sell it and trying to like make a profit and things like that.
I should get it because right now we are in really hard times. I'm not defending scalpers or anything like that.
But we are. It's true. We are in hard times.
Like some people are just really just trying to make some money, but other people are just straight up like awful. So yeah. So this stuff is really upsetting because people just people want to get what they ordered because they paid their hard-earned money for. So it's just a shame.
So and there's some good news I have. The Switch Pro keeps getting more updates, more news and leaks and things like that. Well, not really leaks, but like rumors, insider stuff. And I think that what we've been saying is Samsung and Nvidia are making. I think Samsung's doing the screen, right?
Yeah, the OLED screen.
OLED screen, and Nvidia is doing the chip,
yeah,
DLSS. So the problem is they're not really in sync in the sense that they're making the stuff at the same time, and that's why I'm like, I don't know if the Switch is gonna be in production this year, or come out this year, or come out next year, or be in production next year. I have no idea because we don't know. But what we do know is that it's basically confirmed. Like if we just know, I just know it's been confirmed. We know it's gonna use the OLED Samsung. We know it's gonna have a new Nvidia chip. It's not gonna be using the same 5-year-old chip from back in the day.
The reason why
not 5, 6 years old.
The reason why is because the Nvidia chip, the one that's on the Switch now, is the one that's going to be retired.
Yep.
The Nvidia is like, well, it's old. We already have a new one. We're making this new one. So it would make sense whether we would have a revision now, because if they're going to discontinue the one that's on the Switch, means, what I'm getting at, it means that then Nintendo needs to either...
I mean, they got to justify that $300 plus $400 price point.
It means that they either gonna have to use the new Nvidia chip or they have to go elsewhere. It's just what they're gonna do, because by the time the Nvidia discontinues, they can't make more Switches.
And based on multiple reports, these guys want to surpass Nintendo DS and Wii sales. So if they want to do that, they have to do another rendition. Like the last time we actually got one was the Switch Lite, and that was like what? That was in 2019. So what?
That was in 2019.
The Switch Lite.
Oh, that was that. That was that recent.
Yeah. Yeah.
You mean the
The Switch came out in 2017. 2019, the Switch Lite came out.
Oh, wow. Oh, so
The first ones.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's about 2 years old.
Yeah, the Switch itself is
Going on 5.
yeah.
Yeah. I love the Switch Lite. I hope they make a one for Sinnoh. For either like the remakes or for Arcus. That'd be cool. But yeah, the Switch Pro is the reason I also say it's basically confirmed is because the first we heard is from Bloomberg, and they're fairly reputable. So.
Yeah, but yeah, a lot of people said, oh, Bloomberg just like did another guess, like, oh, it seems like they're just clickbaiting
maybe,
us.
but they do get inside information.
Right. But then, after hearing some Bloomberg stuff, we're like, okay. But then we saw confirmation from Samsung and Nvidia.
Yeah. No, so once Samsung. They said that they want to make their screens for
consoles.
Yes. Haha.
What do you think that is? Exactly. Like it's not a meme. It's not like a. It's not.
It's pretty much all these companies are telling us without telling us.
Yeah, exactly. It's not just Bloomberg doing clickbait anymore. Now it's serious. Now it's like it seems like they and I had a good feeling when I read the article. I was like, this doesn't seem very because when articles try to clickbait us, they're more vague about it and try to put as much fluff in there, so we have to keep scrolling and get through their ads. Like right off the bat, they were telling us specs, they were telling us everything, the companies behind it. They were like they seem very like much more confident in this reporting than last time, where they were more vague and so this time it seems to be serious business, which I'm glad. So today, other than Switch Pro updates, there's been updates to Square Enix. There's an entire presentation today.
Yeah, the Square Enix presents. It started off with Outriders. I'm not very interested in this game, but you could go check out the trailer. It's a co-op RPG shooter from the makers of People Can Fly. Comes out April 1st. April Fools.
Yeah, April Fools. The guys that made like Gears, things like that. Like it's an action game.
Yeah. And then we got Tomb Raider, Lara Croft. I didn't know it was the 25th anniversary of their game, so I was like,
yeah, it was cool. Like basically a trilogy with extra content, and then some bonus stuff. Like what was it? A cookbook.
Yeah. Part when there's an anniversary, they come out with like merch and all kinds of stuff to celebrate. Like they're gonna have like a Netflix series, and they have the character in Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite. Oh, they had Chun-Li in Fortnite, right?
Yeah, but she's awesome.
And now
I mean, Lara Croft is cool, but yeah, it's funny when they put all these characters there.
Bro,
yeah, everyone just laughs.
Yeah.
And the cookbook, yeah.
The cookbook.
That was kind of strange. I remember at first I was like, "Wait, am I hearing that right? A cookbook?"
Cookbook.
Okay.
Make all the Lara Croft meals.
Yeah, because she travels around, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Goes on journeys and stuff. Goes to different places. There's different food. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But I don't know. It's still a bit strange.
Yeah, well, that's interesting. It's 25th anniversary. That's cool.
Yeah, and then they went off and they say, "And this game's coming to mobile." And we're like, "All right, what's coming?" So there's a Just Cause game.
Just Cause, yeah, for mobile. All right. Just Cause is kind of old, so like they're just doing some kind of mobile version.
And then the Hitman series.
Yeah, Hitman's gonna have like some kind of spin-off for mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then AR, Space Invaders.
Yeah, augmented reality. You know augmented reality games, right?
Yeah.
That, but like Space Invaders. It looks cool. I like the trailer for that one.
And I like Space Invaders.
Yeah.
And then the company Taito Games. that was just Taito.
right?
They
Oh, they do those like honey pop like puzzle like
yeah
yeah.
yeah they're gonna come out with a few games.
Very weeb stuff.
They
Very
have
weeb, but like
the cute little dinosaur that blows bubbles.
yeah, exactly. Like that's
Old
very
school dude, but I
yeah.
like him.
Oh yeah, that one. That's not what I was talking about. But yeah, that guy. I seen that guy, the bubble guy.
Yeah, but the other one is the you were mentioning it looks like kind of like like puzzle thing or
Yeah, you shoot the cannon and the colors match and it pops and then like
yeah
there's anime girls and stuff. Yeah, that's the Wii one. But wait, the one you're talking about, the bubble one, right? Which is the
yeah.
was it like a dinosaur? Or?
Yeah, it's a little green dinosaur. It's really cute, and he blows bubbles. That's like attacks. The game is actually the latest one is on the Switch.
Okay.
I'm on it.
So yeah, they're gonna have it on mobile. What else are gonna have on mobile?
As far as that's it because then the next thing was Avengers update.
Right. So not a big Avengers like the game. Like I'm not really big on the game.
Yeah, when it came out, people were like not
vibing. They're not vibing with it. It had a lot of problems. It was like one of those online games, MMO type. I'm not sure what it was. Honestly,
I don't think anyone knew. It was just kind of there.
It was like a mess all over the place. Like I thought it was just a normal.
And now they're trying to fix it. Now they're gonna put these patches and they're gonna upgrade the the way it plays and the specs and look at this big update.
Like 60
and they're
FPS,
gonna add DLC. Play it now.
Yeah, an expansion, like all these things. They want you to play this crap because like they know once it's an online thing. So once people lose interest, they lose money.
Yeah, they're really pushing it. They want your money on that one.
Yeah. So if you're a Marvel, if you're a, you're a Marvel.
If you're a Marvel fan,
hardcore Marvel fan that sees all the movies and keeps up with that, like, sees Marvel has so many spin-off shows.
Yeah, go try it out and tell us if the update stuff is any good.
Yeah, if it's worth it.
Then the other one is, it was so disappointing. Everyone played the demo for Balan Wonderworld, and to the point it was so negatively received that even the people behind the game have to address it.
Damn. So.
And it's coming out March 26th, so I don't know if they're gonna be able to do anything with that.
Yeah, it feels like I don't know if it's gonna sell well because they're showing us a game that did terribly with the demo. And for those who don't know, it's supposed to be like a
Knights.
Inspired by Sega, that Sega game called Knights. It's kind of like that, but it turned out to be really like
people people play the demo and were just
it's it's what Might and Number 9 did with Mega Man. You know how Might and Number 9 is supposed to be a Mega Man inspired game and it turned out to be shit. It's the same thing. So
I didn't play the demo, but I heard people that play the demo, people that are gamers and stuff, and just the reception online was not very positive.
That's depressing.
Yeah. And then this one's for you, Life is Strange.
Oh my god. Okay, so I never played Life is Strange, but I've seen reviews of it. Like I've seen this guy called, the YouTuber called ER. He reviewed Life is Strange, and God, so bad. It's Tumblr hipster trash, and somehow the only interesting part was the character's ability, like manipulating time for a few seconds.
The first one, right?
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the first one. The second one was supposed to be like a spin-off of it, where it's like her little brother, it's like some kind of superhero in his imagination, and he was more imagination based, and people like that one more because it was like didn't really have to do anything with the main story. But
no, this one's called True Color.
Yeah, so this one, your ability, you're an empath. You're able to read people's emotions. That is the game. That's your superpower. Something like don't people in real life could like tell their emotions already? Like that's already a thing. Like some people in real life are better at reading emotions and seeing other people like that. I don't know, like connecting with people in the sense that like you're able to read their emotions and how they're feeling the moment you stand next to someone or some shit like that. And it's like, wait, isn't this something that's kind of already a thing? And the fact that that's going to be a superpower on like a, like it's a story based kind of high quality in the sense that a lot of money is put into it, and that's the power. And the trailer looks just pretentious as always. Not a big fan. It's just, I don't know. Would have been a lot cooler when I watched the trailer. I was like, would have been a lot cooler if your superpower was reading people's minds. So you get to go through each NPC and read their thoughts and know what to do in the game. Like based on that, you could determine your next move, or like more because it's story based. So you get to like know more about the characters that way. Like if you press a button, you get to read it's reading emotions. So that's already gonna be like, I don't know how they're gonna make that cool. I don't know how they're gonna make that like, At least Marvel's cape shit. At least they're upgrading this. This seems like a downgrade. What's the next thing?
The next one is the last thing that they said. The Square Enix presents was just Project Athia, which it was a new IP from Square Enix.
Straight up new IP. Huh.
Yeah.
Good. All right.
So it's the title is actually Forspoken. It's coming for the PS5 and the PC, and it's. I mean, based on they actually showed a little bit of gameplay, and it looked very fluid.
Yeah.
And I actually there was one of the people that did the motion. She was a motion capture and voice acting. She was saying that she enjoyed her role and such, and she talked about it a little bit, but they couldn't give us too much on gameplay and trailer, but they showed a little bit. I mean, the world looks.
Everything looks cool. Everything looks fine. It's supposed to be like you're on a different planet or something.
I wasn't too sure, but there are dragons, so it's cool.
Yeah. And I don't know. I feel like it looks the graphics and I would say the animation. It looks fluid. The way the characters move. It looks like it's
when they attack.
Very smooth. Very which is good because a lot of some games just. Hard to maintain at 60 FPS, and it looks blocky. Yeah,
it looks like it's like I said, because it's going to run on PS5 and PC. It should run fairly well.
Exactly. So it's going to be one of those like up to date current gen games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't know what else to tell you.
Very like literally seconds, not even a minute. It was just like 30 seconds at most was shown.
Yeah, they didn't show too much, so that's pretty much what we could tell you.
So that was Square Enix. Some good, some bad, some laughable.
But at the end, apart from the saying the new IP, they also said they're gonna make more of these Square Enix presents.
Well, that's good. Because everyone's doing their own thing now. I mean, like E3 is done, so everyone has to do their own like presentations.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not that it's done.
I mean, you don't know. It's done for now. It might come back, but I'm not saying it's done as it's never coming back. I'm saying that it's that they had to not do that because of current world events. But companies have realized during current world events that they could do their own presentations. It's much cheaper for them to do their own thing.
Yeah, so E3 might become a thing of the past. But again, we'll have to wait and see.
And last story we got is, as you can see of the cover of this episode, Skyrim and Todd Howard. Ah, man.
Yo, I swear.
If you don't know, Microsoft bought Bethesda. All the Bethesda games, pretty much, all the good ones are going to be on Game Pass. So it's going to be on PC and Xbox.
And we all know this.
If you have Game Pass.
I mean,
Skyrim's on everything.
Yeah.
Even the Switch. So yeah, like when the Switch was first announced, the first thing they showed was Skyrim. Like Jesus, man.
It's like he knocked down on their door, like, put Skyrim.
It was the first, like, I'm serious. I saw a trailer of the Switch for the first time, and the first thing was, like, Skyrim. I'm like, oh my god, never ends.
I mean, I love the meme. I mean, to the point when we were watching a video and that was covering, like, the Skyrim's coming to the Game Pass, and I was on the floor laughing at this. I was like, this is just too funny to me. Because when you told me that, well, you
pay $10 a month to play Skyrim. That's all you're gonna play.
Yo, and we all know that he's so into the meme. Because how much you want to bet that when when the Switch Pro comes out, he's gonna make sure that it gets moved up.
Yeah, like when the Pro is gonna get the Skyrim is gonna get like an upgrade. Like what do they do now with when you have a game already, but they want to like upgrade the.
Oh yeah, like all the PS4 and Xbox Ones, they get a patch for the new gen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you put that game on the new one, it gets like updated to look better and stuff and run better.
Exactly.
For that gen. Yeah, they might legit pull that for the Switch. That would be cool. Like you pop in Mario Odyssey,
the
Breath of the
meme is
Wild.
so strong.
They might be popping Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild. Maybe Skyrim might have that where it updates the game itself to 4K if you put it on port on dock mode. That'd be cool if they did that. Like that could work. I could see that working, and like the fact that the Skyrim is on everything. It's kind of. I mean, like there's a lot of things on Game Pass. He put Undertale on Game Pass.
Yeah.
Undertale.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was pretty cool.
Man, that's crazy.
Actually, speaking of which, supposedly Game Pass, apart from getting Octopath Traveler, they're also trying to get Persona. Apparently.
Yep.
That's
PC wins.
That's
actually on Game Pass, not all the games on Game Pass are on PC. Some of them are on Xbox.
Right.
So that's kind of concerning. Like, wait, do I have to get an Xbox if I want to play all this stuff? Like, I was just thinking of getting a PC.
But I feel like eventually, like some of them already work on both. Maybe eventually they'll move them over. So, because not everyone has, like I said, especially with the fact that Microsoft is trying to go towards the route of like having the Game Pass subscription type of deal, so they're focusing more on that, and they're actually focusing on like.
Yeah, but there's some Game Pass games are exclusive for on Xbox, than not PC.
How we're gonna be able to continue the meme moving forward? I mean, I think he might just try to bypass that and try to put it in whatever comes out after this generation.
Right.
Like, how would that work? Is the meme gonna end now? Is that what I was wondering? Does the meme end with this generation?
Well, because
of the acquisition.
Yeah. Not really, because the Inquisition is mostly for new games.
Oh.
So like, because it doesn't make sense if a game that's already on the systems, they're just gonna like pull it from the shelves.
No. I'm not saying they're gonna pull them. I'm saying for next gen, for when.
When the whole thing new gen, I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know. The Skyrim meme is you're right. Like, but the thing is, we don't know if Microsoft is making consoles after the Series X.
That's so true. We don't know.
They might just do Game Pass and put it on PC, and then that's it.
Yeah, they might keep on doing for that for the rest of the days. The the meme that goes around for Skyrim, the dude when you wake up and stuff in the
every time you turn on the thing is gonna be, hey, you're finally awake.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's a Skyrim meme.
Yep.
And any closing thoughts?
No, I think we went on for Skyrim for a bit. Like, that shouldn't have been as long as it was.
Yeah, probably not. But I just find it so hilarious.
Yeah. I guess that's it. That we pretty much cover all the bases for this week. There's a lot of news. That's for sure. Hopefully, more news comes next week, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So thanks for listening, and have a good night.